The meeting of the Public Building Commission of Chicago held today, January 13th, 2026 is called to order. Executive Director, please take roll call.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Chairman Johnson?
Here.
Commissioner Sachs?
Here.
Commissioner Randall?
Here.
Commissioner Maldonado?
Here.
Commissioner Whitley? Commissioner Steele?
Here.
Commissioner Castaneda?
Here.
Mr. Chairman, we have a quorum.
Very well. And pursuant to Section 2.06G of the Open Meetings Act, a public comment period will be held. Registered speakers will be allowed 2 minutes to provide comments. Please proceed with the public comment period.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for joining us today to share your comments with the PBC Board. In compliance with the Open Meetings Act, public participation provides an opportunity for residents to share their comments with our Board of Commissioners. Although this is not a question and answer session, staff are happy to follow up with you after the meeting. As a reminder, public participants must register 2 hours in advance of the meeting and are allowed 2 minutes to provide comments. Also, as stated in PBC's resolution adopted by the board, all public comments must be limited to issues of concern before the board or its committees. Remarks of a personal nature directed toward a member of the board, employees of the commission, or any individual will not be tolerated. Although we welcome public participation and public comment at our meetings, conduct or behavior that is not respectful or in violation of our anti-harassment policy will not be tolerated. Thank you again for joining us here today. Mary Pat?
Thank you. Our first speaker is James McCoy.
Mayor Johnson, you say all the time how your family came here from the South and all of that. I'm not even going to get into that, okay? That's what you say. But you talk about the struggles of black people, and you talk about trying to make this a safe and affordable city for the black community. And since you've been here, Chicago has not gotten more affordable at all. You have people who are moving out of Chicago year after year. Chicago has not gotten more safe. You have people who are over here. You allow people who are over here unwarranted, illegal people who are unwarranted and who are not supposed to be here. And they're coming here and committing crimes, and there's nothing that is being done about that. You had a big outrage about the South Shore incident in Chicago, not mentioning the fact that they were Trinidad gang members. And they were committing crimes and selling drugs and doing prostitution. These things don't get reported. Now, I know the reporting of crimes looks really good.
Is there an item that you're speaking to that is germane to this body?
I'm sorry?
Is there an item that you are speaking to that is germane to this body? Public comment is relegated to items that are germane to this body.
Okay.
So you may proceed, but just reference something that is germane to the Public Buildings Commission.
Okay. Well, we can talk about the police and the fact that the police are. Is that germane to the body?
No.
No, the police is.
Freedom of speech.
Okay. All right. Then.
You still have that. Please
No, it's not.
continue.
Okay. All right then. All right.
Waste your time.
All right. Something that's germane to the body.
You tell them what you want to tell them.
Time's expired.
Okay.
Don't need to lose.
All right. Fine. All right. If I guess this hurts your feelings or something like that, it offends you, because this is what I've said the last couple of times, and I don't.
Thank you.
I mean.
Time's expired.
Thank you for your time.
Take your time, because you know what it is after
So
it's
we-
all right. Speech violation.
Our next speaker is Zoe.
Oh, pertaining to this body, property taxes has went up because of you, okay? The buildings commission this board right here where Sean Harden is not here. I came here because I need to speak to you, Sean Harden, and $1 Million Tony, right? Because the fact that she was able to buy a $1 million home when our property taxes have went up is crazy. Number two is, I said I wasn't going to speak about it, but I need to understand, why are you so terrible at your job? Why do you continue to lie? Why do you think that you are a great man? You are terrible. The fact that you would just ignore, the fact that you would do that to him when our 2 minutes because you have a terrible administration that won't fix the issues in our community. However, you will get on the TV and act like you care for our communities when you don't. You spent $2.2 billion on the legals. You are trying to get all the public land with CHA. That's why you're trying to push whoever you can put in that CEO spot so y'all can continue y'all affordable housing, money laundering with Obama and the rest of them. You moving people around, 14 seconds, like Maurice Robinson in the Park District and stuff like that to get them prepared because you're stealing money, tax money, TIF money, to continue to think that you're going to get that seat. You're not. It's done. It's over with.
Thank you. Your time's expired.
I just want to
Daniel
remind the
Carter.
public speakers again, your speech and your freedom is protected here. The rules are very clear. We're interested in
Be a
hearing
better
directly
mayor.
from
Be a better
individuals
mayor.
that are
Be a
speaking
better
to
mayor.
items.
Be a better mayor.
If you're going to continue to
Be a better
interrupt, we're
mayor.
going to ask that you be removed. The rules are very clear. We're interested in hearing directly from
Be a better
individuals
mayor.
that are
Be a
speaking
better
to
mayor.
items.
Be a better mayor.
If you're going to continue to
Be a better
interrupt, we're
mayor.
going to ask that you be removed. The rules are very clear. We're interested in hearing directly items are related to any matters that are related to the Public Buildings Commission. If you're going to continue to interrupt, we're going to ask that you be removed. The rules are very clear. We're interested in hearing items are related to any matters that are related to the Public Buildings Commission. If you're going to continue to interrupt, we're going to ask that you be removed. The rules are very clear. We're interested in hearing items are related
First, we will
to
not
any matters
allow you
that
to
are related
violate our
to the
First
Public
Amendment
Buildings
right. You
Commission.
just signed an
That's
executive
what
order
we're asking you
for
to
freedom of
remove.
speech, and this is what we're gonna use, and the Constitution. Secondly, first, we will not allow you to violate our First Amendment right. You just signed appointed Sean Hardin to speak, and this is how you disrespect and feel about black citizens. The black citizens that you're going around trying to get their vote, which is not happening. Sean Hardin, you will not address our property taxes, and feel about our property taxes have tripled around trying to get their vote, which are $1 million Tonys have yet to address the issues that we are having and coming to you. That in the cover of night or a secret meeting, your puppet that you assigned, Sean Hardin, for CPS, that had the nerve coming to you. That to come back around, so you can give us no economic relief with our property taxes, but this is what you did give us. You all had the nerve to come back around with your puppet Sean Hardin and propose a $25 million property tax hike on us again. You all had the nerve to come around, you're protecting illegal aliens. And propose, and then you're gonna come here and tell us what we can talk about. Now we're gonna talk about what we want to talk about in the bill that we pay for. You all had the nerve to come around. You just see our property taxes, mine have tripled. So you gonna tell me, and my property taxes is paying for this bill. So you gonna think you gonna come and tell me what I'm gonna talk about in the meeting? No, you work for us, and you better understand that. Mine have to talk about property taxes all day until I'm gonna talk about it for the whole 5 minutes if I want to, 2 minutes, 1 minute. You know, tell me what I talk about. Who you think you are? Mine have to talk about how you gave those illegal aliens our money and we're now paying for it. Now you tell me to shut up. 2 minutes, 1 minute. You know, tell me nobody playing these games with you all. So tell your puppet Sean Hardy and you and $1 million Tony who just got that house that we coming for these people. I don't care what y'all trying to do buying these elections.
Thank you. Your time is expired. Jessica Jones.
Elections. Midterm.
You redoing it?
That goes through best home.
So we're gonna talk about buildings, because we're gonna talk about my building, okay? And we're gonna talk about that residential landlord tenant ordinance that you have over there, that you introduced in South Shore at that Parkside Elementary School, about buildings, right? And we're gonna talk about how in South Shore has the highest rates of evictions than any part of the city. And we're gonna talk about how at that Parkside Elementary School meeting, how you, Jeanette Taylor, and Desmond Yancey sat there and showed those and taught those young adults how to squat. How you explained to them with that residential landlord-tenant ordinance, how they had 120 days before that landlord could take any action on them. Teaching them how to squat. You failed to teach them or highlight the part of that residential landlord-tenant ordinance that applies to people like me, who are landlords and owners in those buildings. And the fact that you are instructing people to squat, while at the same time, City Council in Cook County said that people downtown and the north side did not get tax increases and got tax breaks because they did not have their rental properties full, that they lost rent income. So tell me why it is that you and Tony Preckwinkle did not give the South Side, South Shore, those same concessions, because you already know that y'all telling people to squat. So those people over there, like myself, where the public administrators have told my tenants to squat, and you and Tony Preckwinkle know all about it, been knowing about it. So you all know that you all have deprived me of my income. And all those people in South Shore who are suffering from evictions, they too lost income. So we talking about our buildings. Tell me to shut up about my
Your
building.
time's expired. George Blakemore?
Man, because we had CTU,
Yeah.
protest.
There's
That's in your house. Both of them.
This item, this last item, B1, what is it dealing with? A senior building. Break it down. Black people, I want to see my people, procurement, getting these jobs, goods, contracts and service, property. Now tell me that I don't have any right to speak on that item with those racist unions. They're gonna have illegal people working on that building, this regional senior building. It's corrupt. See, I know how to connect the dots. Tell me that. Tell me that. I know exactly what's going on here with waste, fraud, and abuse. And you have these black faces in high places selling us out. Now, when I go to that site, and then Pat said that she didn't want a low income. Now she sees that it's money in having low income. And the building commission, getting ready to build that senior building. I want to see black workers. Now, what the old unions are going to be slick late at night, they're going to have non-union, Mexican, illegals working. I can use the race card. I know how to use the race card because I can see we need some good old white abolitionists here. John Brown was a good white man. These whites today are no good. They don't advocate for us. And the egregious act is telling you blacks don't advocate for us. Sitting in these high places, challenge me. I'm not them. Yes, I went go red, flip red. Blue is no good, but the ultimate aim for black people is to go black. We had Black Wall Street before we had any of these old low-life political parties. I'm not the one. Now challenge me.
Thank you. For consideration and approval of the minutes for the meeting held December 9th, 2025, is there a motion to approve the minutes?
Yes, sir, there
Is
is.
there a second? It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor of approving the minutes signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say nay. The motion is approved. Report of or by the Administrative Operations Committee regarding the meeting held on January 8th, 2026. Committee Chairperson Maldonado will present the report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The AO Committee held a meeting on January 8th, 2026. Our report is as follows. The Director of Procurement presented 3 task order awards for environmental renovation, demolition, and surveyor specialty consultant services. Details of these awards are included under tab A4A. The Director of Procurement reported on the status of a recommendation of a firm to provide design-build services for Department of Family and Support Services, Brownsville Regional Senior Center. The Executive Director will provide further details during his report. The Executive Director reported on a field order and ratifications of change order in the amount of $188,212.90 for the Kenwood Academy Link and Mechanical Project as detailed under tab A4B. The executive director will also provide updates on various outreach opportunities. AO committee accepted the recommendations and reports from the PBC representatives, and that concludes my report. Mr.
Thank you,
Chairman.
Chairman. Is there a motion to accept the report?
Yes, I make the motion to accept the
It's
report.
been moved to accept the report. Is there a second? Second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say nay. This report is accepted. Now for the report of the executive director regarding regular reports, development status, and other matters. The chair recognizes Executive Director Gitteroff.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and Happy New Year to
Happy
you
New
and
Year.
everybody here. Happy to be back with you. We have a brief update to share today regarding our recent activities and some of our upcoming activities. On December 16th, PBC attended a subcontractor outreach event hosted by BOA Construction for the Kells George Park Fieldhouse project. BOA, as you recall, is a certified MBE African-American-owned firm, and they are the design builder for the project. The meeting was held at the Joshua Missionary Baptist Church located at 3255 West Carroll Avenue. Minority and business enterprise firms attended to learn more about subcontracting opportunities for the project. On January 29th, in coordination with 45th Ward Alderman James Gardner and the Department of Water Management, we are hosting a pre-submission conference for the design build services for the Department of Water Management new operations facility located at 4825 West Lawrence Avenue. The conference will be held at Copernicus Center located at 5216 West Lawrence Avenue. PBC appreciates its partnership with the Department of Water, and we're looking forward to our continued collaboration with Commissioner Connor and his staff. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Is there a motion to accept this
There is.
report? Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Here, seeing no hands, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. This report is accepted. Now for the City of Chicago. It's a consideration of approval to appoint a firm to provide design build services for the Department of Family and Sport Services Bronzeville Regional Senior Center, which is going to be located at 4711 through 4755 South Calumet Avenue. The chair recognizes Executive Director Gitteroff.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thanks for that assist. On October 2nd, 2025, the PBC issued requests for proposals for design build services for the DFSS Bronzeville Regional Center project. The two-phase design build process consisted of a review of each submitting firm's qualifications, technical knowledge, and cost proposals, along with an oral presentation and question and answer session. On October 14th, 2025, the PBC hosted a pre-submission conference at the Charles A. Hayes Family Investment Center, followed by a site visit. The PBC convened an evaluation committee of knowledgeable and experienced staff from the Department of Family and Support Services, the Department of Fleet and Facility Management, and PBC to review the information presented as it relates to the technical requirements and evaluation criteria published in the request for proposal. On November 4th, 2025, the PBC received 8 responses for Phase 1 qualifications. The evaluation committee recommended 5 firms be shortlisted to provide responses to the Phase 2 technical and cost proposal and provide an oral presentation. Following the interviews and by consensus of the evaluation committee, staff recommends the appointment of Burling Builders Incorporated, an African-American-owned firm, to provide design build services. Burling Builders Incorporated will partner with Future Firm PLLC, a certified minority and women business enterprise firm. The Burling Builders team demonstrated experience and commitment to the overarching goals of this project and the design build process. The team is committed to exceeding the MBE-WBE goals for the project. The PBC will negotiate a guaranteed maximum price to complete the design and construction of the facility. And today, we're happy to welcome our partners from the Department of Family and Support Services and Department of Fleet and Facility Management. Margaret, Rolanda, and Victoria, thank you for being part of the whole process, all 3 of you. Also, representatives from Burling Builders team are also in attendance today. If you can stand. Thank you very much. Thank you. PBC appreciates its partnership with DFSS and 2FM, and we're looking forward to our continued collaboration with Commissioners Green and Hernandez-Tomlin and their staff. Appreciate all of you coming in. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Executive Director. Is there a motion to approve the recommendation?
I have a question.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. The chair recognizes Commissioner Sachs.
How many square feet, and do we have just an estimated budget?
We did publish a budget for the project, and we do have a proposed GMP amount from the design builder that we're negotiating. So when we negotiate that final value, I can report that back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other questions? It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say nay. This motion is approved. Congratulations. Is there a motion to adjourn?
There is.
Is there a second? It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say nay.